Hello everyone, it's Goli. Welcome back to another video. So today we wanna solve the Natas 15, another challenge, and it's SQL injection again, but much harder than the last one, and I think it's much more interesting as well. So let's get started, and let's see what we have here. So it's Natas 15, and this time we have just a field for username. So let's try different usernames, and so for sure when we say something probably it will be it won't be the answer. And here, so I think here we should just write a username, and then it will show us if in the database there is a username like if there is a username like that or no. So here you can see the user doesn't exist, and I would assume Natas 16 will exist, and we can see here the user exists. So the challenge asks us to find a user and the password of the user, and after that, when we find user and password, then we will see the password for Natas 16. So basically we should look for a password and username 16, then they will be together. We should check the existence, and then if we can find that, so we will go to the next level. So let's check the source code, view source code, and same as always here we don't have anything, but here there is something. It's about creating the table, so username and password, and then if array key exists, so if there is a username and the request, so we will link the database Natas 15, and then again select the database. Here there will be the query, so select the star from user, where username is coming from the field here, and if array key exists, debug, so it will show us the executing query. So it means if we put this in the get request, so then we will see which query is getting executed. So let's find first how we can find that query, and here we can just go to the inspect element, and here we will edit as HTML, and here just after PHP debug equals to test, doesn't matter. So here it means, you know, why I put question mark and debug and then test. So usually when URL, sometimes you're seeing something like that, debug equals to something. So I'm injecting this and I'm putting this in the get request to see which query is getting executed. So I put it here, and then let's see test, and we can see here the executed query. So the user doesn't exist, we don't have anything with that now. So here the query, we can see select star from users where username is like this. So again, we want to inject something here, then we want to check the user and then check the password. So the thing that we should put here, I have a line of I have a text here, so exactly in the field we should put right Natas 16, and then we will close it. So basically it will be here Natas, instead of test it will be Natas 16, and then we will close it. So after that we say and password like this. So the keep binary and like, so I was you know, also reading on the internet how I can communicate and type query to a database. I didn't know it before either. I mean binary. So then I found this like and binary keywords. And like means if we want to send a query to the database, we will say like A, and then you can see here, for example, we say like A and then percentage sign. So it means whatever starts with A, or then whatever starts with AW, and then whatever starts with AWR. So like is like is doing this job for us. And binary means when I say it, it will go for the capital and small one. So these two, I use these two keywords to find the password, and let's see how we can find the password. So I will put Natas 16 in this field, and then I will close it, and then I will say and binary password, like it means check this letter, a capital, a small. So it's basically it makes it sensitive about capital and the small letter, and then again make everything comment after that. So I wrote a query, I wrote a line of code, and then because for me this way is faster because I was working on the script to find it, and so now I already have it, and then let's go through it and see it. So here I will say import request, so because we want to use Python to send the request to the website and communicate with that. And then we use from a string import everything. So we want to import the digits, capitals and small characters. Here you can see characters are ASCII, lowercase, uppercase and digits. So we want all these characters. And base username for the Natas web page 15, for Natas 15, username is 15, and the password is we have it from the last level. So because I have this because when as you see, when we go to the website, first we have to put the username and password. So this is for the last level, and then after that we will be able to enter the user for the Natas 16. And then this is the URL of the Natas that we want to work with it, and here password is empty. So this password basically is the desired password that we have to find it. And then I will write the loop. So usually this 32 it came to my mind because usually the passwords in Natas there are 32 characters. So when it's less than 32, so we want to do this stuff. So here for char in character, so I want to go for every single characters here, and then I will print. So because it does, I just wrote that for the user interface. So we want to see we are trying every single character, and then request post, because it's a post request, we are sending data to the server. And first character is URL, you can see it here, this is the URL. And also again this request post I also read about it, so I didn't know how to put these arguments here. I was looking for a for a way to send authentication and then something to put in the field. So I came up with this code. I was looking for it. So it doesn't mean that I already knew that. So everyone can find it, and that's the beauty of hacking. You have to search for it, you have to learn for it, and this is stuff. So I did also the same, and then I found this code. So first I put the URL and then the data which I want to put in the website, and after that the authentication. So the authentication is the username and password, which is for just to enter the web page, and after that I want to put this data in the fields of a web page. So I have two fields, username. We have one field here, just username. You can see we have just username, and I'm putting this data in that field. So let's see what it is. So this one and this one is just because it's a dictionary in Python, so it has to be the quotation. And then because we are using double quotation for our query, that's why I used single quotation for, just the key, for the key of this value. I'm talking about Python dictionary. And then I put Natas 16. So basically, we are doing something like this: Natas 16 and binary password like. So every time we are doing something like this, you can see I want to put here Natas 16, and then I will close the quotation. So because I already found Natas 16 is a user, and binary password, so binary password like. So we are going for each character, and like we will say, for example, A, everything which starts with A, and then everything which starts with B, C, D, all the characters. And after that, we will put the result of this request as a text into content, and then if this user exists in the content. So how we know this string in the response? So let's see, because if we put Natas 16 here, we can see this user exists. So when in the response of the server we can find this string, it means our query is correct. And here, whenever we have this in the content, so we will put that character in the password, and then we will print the password, and then we will break from the loop, and we will go for the next character. So let's see how it works. You can see it's trying all the characters, and first and second it found, third it found. You can see, okay, let me stop it. You can see now it found these 5 characters. Before that was 4 characters, and let me bring from the beginning. The first character was W, and then the second character was A, so WA. So the binary keyword which I put was to find, you see here, capital and small. If I didn't write that, so it just show me there is W, and I wouldn't know if it's a capital W or small w. So, or capital A or small a. That's why I put binary keyword. And now it's trying every single character, and you can see here it found 3 characters, 4 characters. And let's run it again to see all the characters. So basically it will go and try to find the password until the length of password is less than 32, because usually the password of Natas is 32 characters. So before that, less than 32, we are looking, but once we reach the length of the password, in this case 32, we will stop the code. And yeah, just I will let it look for this, and then I will come back to you. So here we can see we found the password, and let's check it. So it's 32 characters because it was our condition here. And let's go for the Natas 16. Natas 16. And there you go. So we could find the password, and now we are in the next level. So I will put this code on my Git, and then if you want, you can use it as well. And I hope you enjoyed, and have a nice day.